Robert from Spring has tree trouble.
It's a pine tree growing right next to their home.
You know why pine trees were invented? For 2x4s. Okay,
God said, let there be 2x4s.
That's right.
All right. The trunk diameter is about 30 inches, maybe 2 feet from the slab, even less than that from the roof eaves. And he says, I'd like to keep it, and there's no sign of slab issues we can see, and I want to know for sure if I have to take it out or not. Now, he says, I feel that calling a foundation company or a tree removal company would probably give him biased advice. So, Tom, Robert wants your advice. Who would you call for a trusted opinion on this tree?
Well, you can call Tom from Family Landscapes. He can take a look at it if he has time to get by. But here's the advice I'm going to give him right now. Okay, a pine tree has a taproot. It's not like a hardwood that spreads its roots all over. Okay, so the big roots on the tree is not going to hurt your foundation. You do have to watch out for the water because they will suck a lot of water up, and so you've got to have like a watering system or make sure you're watering your yard regularly so the ground's not drying out. But here's the problem I have, and in my property, I cut all my pine trees down. In fact, I asked...
You needed 2x4s?
No, unfortunately, I don't think they made 2x4s out of these, and they could have. The bottom line is this. Pine trees get very brittle, and if we get a freeze or something, it's that close to the home, they will snap, and they will come down on your home. And there's instances of people in the Houston area that have been killed by pine trees during an ice storm. So pine trees are susceptible to snapping and coming down that close to the house. I don't like them. I tell you to get rid of it, plant another tree somewhere else, plant 2 trees somewhere else. But that's the only reason. It has nothing to do with the foundation.
Now, I've talked to Kenny about this kind of thing. That's Kenny Dutton at Due West Foundation.
Due West Foundation.
Yeah. And he has said that if that tree has been there a long time and you take it out, you could be causing a problem.
If it was a hardwood.
All right.
He probably didn't get into that, but a pine tree has just this big, long taproot and just has little feeder roots around, so it doesn't leave a big gap in the soil. So pine trees are a little different than most what people are used to, like live oaks or water oaks or things like that. Those things spread all over and cause all kinds of problems.
Now, once you cut that tree down, Robert, you may want to visit RCW to replace it.
I agree.
Because they'll find,
I concur.
They'll find a tree that you'll like to put it in its place. Because I understand what it is. I mean, they don't want to lose the tree because a tree becomes part of the house. And the look of
it might be in the house. Okay, fine. No, never. I just had a big discussion. We're doing a project down in Brownsville at Texas Southmost College. They put in a garage door, and there's this giant palm tree where you can't get in the garage. And we had this whole discussion whether we spend...
Who engineered this?
I don't know. A whole discussion. It's silly. $6,000 to try to move this 50-year-old palm tree. That's what I said. I kept doing this to everybody. And yet, guess what happened? They said, Tom's right. It's gone. And I said, we'll buy 2 for $50 and we'll plant them.
On either side.
Yes.
There you go.
So as long as you replant and you take care of your property, and if you're going to plant next to a house, make sure the tree doesn't overgrow the house. So you have to be the full distance at maturity.
You got to think about the drip line of the tree.
Yeah.
But when you talk to David at RCW,
they'll help you.
David, they will help you make sure you pick the right tree to put in its place. Okay. All right, you got a question? We can help you just like we helped him. And just visit HomeShowRadio.com. Right there in the middle of the homepage, click on the Ask Tom button. Fill it out, send it in, and we'll answer it in a video just like this.